Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. Oh, that's how it's done.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. Call that being shot ready.
Count the basket inside.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Here's a chance from long range. Man, that was a tough shot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homie piece of the rock tonight.
Joseph with it. His guys down big. That is great vision to set it up. Dwayne Dedmon rocking the rim.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Number 24, into the game for the Memphis Grizzlies. Number 20.
Joseph with it. Down a bundle. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
The pass taken away by the Kings. To Bagley. Won't go. Pass to the rim. Runner here won't go down.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Kicks it around the perimeter. The pass stolen by Sacramento. Nice swat that time.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Deep 3 at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Grizzlies certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Memphis Grizzlies. Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Fox across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Oh, he got a piece of it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Here comes the screen.
Hey, double screen.
The drive right to the basket. Drives, but his shot won't go down. Buddy Hield to Barnes. And the basket good at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Driving is Fox, but he can't get it to fall.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
To Fox. Working hard on the glass. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Screen coming. Down to 5 on the 24. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Exception.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second?
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their... Nothing going here on that drive. De'Aaron Fox to Harrison Barnes. Lets it fly from long range. He'll force that one. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Able to convert inside. Memphis, they've got it. Another chance and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
De'Aaron Fox to Barnes.
He He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Here comes the screen.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Buddy Hield to Fox. Baseline throw. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
For 3, it's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Substitution being made in this one. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
No, I missed a short one there. To the rim. Flushes down the slam. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
To Bagley. Buddy Hield to Harrison Barnes. Harrison Barnes, 4 out of 10.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. Here comes the screen. Oh, had him going there for a second. That's a 24-second violation. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Number 6, Corey Joseph. Subbing in for the Memphis Grizzlies. Number 31.
De'Aaron Fox. Here comes the screen. Knocked loose, and that's going to get out of bounds. It remains Sacramento basketball. There's the toss. The pass taken away by the Kings. Bagley. To Barnes. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Bagley. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
First free throw is good. And he makes them both. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. He throws it down.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
And counted at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Goes to the right side. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Now that's a contest. To Harrison Barnes. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Joseph with it. His guys down big to Bagley. Dwayne Dedman rocking the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Add 2 points to the board.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Kings have the basketball. Knocked loose. Sizing up the defense. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a 3-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. And finishes strong.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Hey, switch, I got him.
To Barnes. Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Here we go, my ball, my ball.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Free throw good to cap off the 3-point play as they continue to open things up here in the 3rd quarter. Off the assist.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Here comes the screen. Corey Brewer swats it. Ooh, 5 now.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Fox into the front court. Down a bundle. Shot from the lane won't go.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Kings with the ball. De'Aaron Fox. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Howard. You've got to get that one to go. Into the front court, it's Fox. His guys can get a 2-for-1 if they time this out. Brewer, defended by Howard. Oh, he's denied. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Grizzlies. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Harrison Barnes. Entering the game for the Grizzlies, number 31.
Barnes up against the 8-time All-Star.
What's that cutter? What's that cutter? What's the cutter? What's the cutter? Hands off.
Short jumper stays out. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. So important to take care of the basketball. Easy 2 on the other end after the turnover. Blocked away. 3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up. The Grizzlies are way out in front. Grizzlies get the first crack at it as we begin the 4th quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Send it away!
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Shot clock violation.
Memphis.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. De'Aaron Fox to Harrison Barnes. Kelly Olynyk with a piece. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Kelly Olynyk. Barnes. Kelly Olynyk snatching it out of the air.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Howard. Dwayne Dedmon pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Buddy Hield to Fox. Cleans the offensive glass. Oh, and a putback.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for two.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Evans. Dwayne Dedmon sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
De'Aaron Fox to the basket for two.
That's it? That's all the celebration I get? I wanted to see a little bit more off that one.
Nothing going here on that drive. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Bagley. Dwight Howard able to recover with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Almost unlucky bounce. Buddy Hield to Fox. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down. The pass stolen by Sacramento.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Have to be careful inbounding the basketball, but good anticipation by the defense. Now the Grizzlies will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Time for some new personnel into the game.
Let's go. Let's play deep, play deep, play deep. Hit!
Fires the three, and that's rebounded by the Kings. It's Sacramento ball to Bagley. Nothing going here on that drive. Knocked loose. Stays in bounds. Really good hustle. No good. To Evans. Here comes the screen. Tyreke Evans against Corey Brewer. Corey Brewer tips it. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a King. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Evans lobs it up. From long range, they have to keep him in their grasp.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw good, so they get the three-point play, but it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. Memphis with the rock. Dwayne Dedmon rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
The pass taken away by the Kings. Not that time. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Grizzlies. Opposing coach is going to counter. Make some changes of his own.
Number 5,
Kelly Olynyk with the block. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Kelly Olynyk. Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies. 4-3. And the rebound corralled by Fox. To Barnes. Has a chance. Shot by Barnes, no good. Sacrificing everything for the loose ball. Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. After the tie-up, let's see who can retain it. Howard. Evans to Howard. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Lays it up and in.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
De'Aaron Fox. Had a chance, but it's no good. To Evans. Sacramento ball. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Full throttle, right to the basket for the deuce.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Got ball.
Here comes the screen.
Big pick right there.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Fox across the timeline. His guys down big. From the painted area, won't go down. Ah, the monster stuff. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative. Because right now, the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither.
All right.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
To Evans. And scores.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Cruises inside for 2.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
The pass stolen by Sacramento. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
To Evans. Here comes the screen. Evans. Count the basket at the rim.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
And scores at the rim. Beautifully done with the Euro step.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
It's the Kings now with the ball. To Bagley. Barnes. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Screen coming. Evans. Oh, he had it. Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. Kings retain the possession. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
The Sacramento Kings. Number 5, MEM Vs.
De'Aaron Fox to Harrison Barnes. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Howard.
I told you the screen was coming.
The pass taken away by the Kings.
No ball.
Barnes to Fox. Can't connect from inside. To Howard. Fox with it. Down a bundle. To Barnes. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Can't connect from in close. To Fox. Buddy Hield to Fox. Oh, he had him there for a second. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Count it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Kings have the basketball. Dwight Howard sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
To Evans.
Hey, you got the screen right.
Going to launch beyond the arc. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. That three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Buddy Hield trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 86% from the line. Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big.
Watch cutter, watch cutter, watch cutter.
Shot from the lane won't go. Long heave from three-quarters court. Grizzlies get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
On behalf of ESPN on EA